Hello friends and welcome to Sun Salutations in a chair. So what you'll need for this session today is a nice sturdy chair like this one, similar to this one. A dining chair works really well, a little plastic folding chair can work well. Just don't have anything that kind of swivels or moves, and sofa chairs, armchairs are not really ideal for this. So yeah, a nice sturdy chair. You won't actually need any props here today. However, if your knees are lower than your hips in your chair, so if your chair is quite high for you, then maybe grab a towel or a folded up blanket and you can just place that underneath your feet just to raise the level of your knees. So if you do need to just pause the video just to grab what you need, then do that now. And then I'll meet you back here in a moment. So we're going to go through a few rounds of sun salutations. We'll take the first round nice and easy just so that you can get used to the moves. All the moves are really easy to do, and once you get used to them you can pick up the pace, go as quick as you like, but we're not going to go too crazy in this session. Just do whatever feels best for you. So making sure that your feet are nice and flat to the floor and your knees are about hip distance apart. Lengthen up through your spine and just make sure that you've got a little bit of a gap as well between yourself and the back of the chair. This is just to give room for you to move about, which you're going to need to do. Place your hands just on the tops of your thighs. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, just allow your shoulders to relax down your back and just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. Preferably in through your nose, out through your nose. Just taking that moment just to arrive in your seat. Bringing yourself fully into the present moment. Lovely. Take a nice deep inhale. A nice long exhale out through your mouth. Gently blink open the eyes. And then just bring your hands to heart center, just keeping the gaze forward here. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up into the air, reach up nice and high. You can take your gaze up at your hands if you wish. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, float your hands down to the tops of your thighs. Then start to slide the hands down the sides of the legs, starting to fold forward, chest coming down towards your thighs. Coming into a forward fold. Just really take your time here. Head and neck can be nice and neutral, or you can round it forward over the knees. Then we're going to inhale nice and deeply, slide ourselves back into the upright position. Our hands are going to grab hold of the left thigh here. We're going to engage our core muscles, so drawing that navel to spine. We're going to inhale as we lift this left knee up towards the chest. Point the toes down towards the floor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower that foot back down to the floor. Slide the hands over the fronts of your knees and then round through the spine, drawing your chin to chest into a seated cat. Inhale, arch through the spine, send the chest forward into your seated cow. Exhale, back into your cat pose. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, rounding through the spine into your cat. And then bring yourself back to center. Take the hands around the right thigh this time. Engage those core muscles. Inhale deeply as you lift the knee up towards your chest. Point the toes down towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower that foot down to the floor. Slide the hands down the sides of the legs, back into that forward fold. Take your time. Round through the head and neck if it feels comfortable to do so. Then we inhale deeply to start to rise back up again. Hands come to the tops of the thighs. Bring your elbows in, hugging them in towards your ribs, and then just lift the chest up towards the sky into a seated cobra. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just bring it back to center. We're going to sweep the arms up overhead. Maybe take the gaze up, and then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. So that's one completed round of sun salutation. As you can see, the movements are fairly easy. We're going to try and put them together slightly quicker this time. So keeping the hands at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, float the hands down to the thighs. Start to slide down the sides of the legs, coming into that forward fold, chest over the thighs. Once you arrive in that forward fold, inhale, start to slowly rise up. Hands come to the left thigh, engaging the core. Inhale deeply, lift the knee, point the toes. Exhale, lower it down. Slide the hands over the knees, round through the spine, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, sending the chest forward into your cow. Exhale, round through the spine, cat pose. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, back to your cat pose. Bring yourself back to center. Hands come to the right thigh this time. Engage the core muscles. Inhale deeply as you lift the knee, point the toes down towards the floor. As you exhale, lower your foot down to the floor. Hands come to the top of the thighs. Start to slide them down the legs, bringing chest to thighs into that forward fold, just taking your time. Inhale nice and deeply as you start to rise back up again. Hands on top of the thighs, hug the elbows in, lift the chest, seated cobra. Take a breath. And then just bring yourself back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the tops of your laps. Start to slide, coming into that forward fold. Lower yourself down. Take your time. Inhale, start to rise yourself up. Hands come to the left thigh. Engage that core. Inhale, lift the knee, point the toes. Exhale, lower the foot down. Slide the hands over the fronts of the knees, round through the spine, cat pose. Inhale, arch, sending the chest forward into your cow. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Bring yourself back to center. Allow your hands to come around the right thigh. Engage the core. Inhale, lift the knee, point the toes. Keep that back nice and straight here. Exhale, lower down. Hands to the thighs. Start to fold it forward again. Allow the hands to slide down the legs. Take your time. Then inhale, rise it up. Hands come to the top of your thighs. Hug the elbows in. Send the chest forward into your seated cobra. Bring it back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, floating the hands down. Start to slide the hands down. Lower your chest over your knees into that forward fold. Inhale, start to rise yourself up. Hands come to left thigh. Inhale, deeply lift the knee, point the toes. Exhale, lower yourself down. Slide the hands, go into your cat pose. Inhale, chest goes forward, cow pose. round through the spine, back to your cat. And then back to cow again. One last time into your cat pose. And then bring it back to center here. Hands come to the right thigh. Inhale deeply, lift the knee, point the toes. Exhale, lower your foot down to the floor. Hands slide on the top of the knees. Bring it back down into that forward fold. Once you arrive there, inhale deeply as you rise up. Hands come to the top of the thighs. We hug those elbows in. Lift the chest, seated cobra pose. Bring yourself back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. So that's completed a few rounds of sun salutations. You can do as many as you feel you need to do, and it really does give your upper body a really nice little workout and a little stretch as well when we do that forward fold. So I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope that I see you in the next session very soon. Take good care.